Oh yeah, we back with another episode of The Twisted Tea, where we come to bring you the news with a twist. And today, well, we're gonna dive right on to TMZ and see what they said because you know they always got some interesting mess going on, and well, we want to make sure that you get to see and know what's taking place. So, as you can see, we are starting it off right here with Lamar Odom. Oh, yeah. So the date is October 21st, 2024. Okay. All right. So we're starting it off right here. And, it's been a tragic story what's going on with the Liam Payne thing because I'm sure nobody knew or expected for him to jump out of the roof or jump out of the window. Now, do I think he did all of that? No, no. I think there was more to it. So they're going ahead and doing like they do most times and throw out a whole bunch of drugs. So here they go. And they brought in a drug expert, okay, to talk about some of the drugs found in the room. And according to them, well, they went in and found they found some pink cocaine, right? Which when I said, "Oh, they found the pink cocaine," it got me thinking. What was the other stuff I found? What else was they talking about this pink cocaine, and what other story came up that was in it, right? And the other story that came up that was in it, I was like, "Oh, Diddy's story is the other one that talks about the pink cocaine." So they gonna find a way to be like, yeah, Diddy's distributors did this. Do, 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 do. We'll find out, I guess. But they probably won't because he got enough stuff going on. But they brought in a drug expert to talk about this. And for those who don't know, all right, Lamar Odom has been a drug expert for a long time. That's right. Lamar Odom was getting messed up for years. And you know what else they did? Look at this picture. Okay, I want y'all to look at this picture of Lamar Odom, right? Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. Okay, these eyes are nice and white and bright. Look at these. They made sure that Lamar Odom's eyes had that look on them. Okay, they were like, "Ooh, you know what? We know what to do. Give him them glazed over, drugged out eyes. Yeah, let him know he been messing up, right?" So they brought in the drug expert Lamar Odom. And from what Lamar Odom said, as you probably have already read on the top of the screen, he said that his experience with pink cocaine, because it's been around for a while, made him hear voices. Not that he wasn't already hearing voices because he was married to the Kardashians. So I'm sure Lamar Odom heard voices way before he was on pink cocaine. All right. And for those who don't know, Lamar Odom played basketball, right? So, he was a basketball player, played for the Lakers. He was originally on the Clippers, so he didn't really have to change teams. I mean, well, he ain't changed the place that he played in. He definitely changed teams. One wins, one loses. Anyways, see, so Lamar Odom went and recalled some of his own experiences on that street drug, which, is funny. They calling it a street drug. And even though it may be, I have heard it mostly with the famous people, right? I ain't heard nobody call up going, "Hey man, let me get the pink one." You know, I'm just, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Apparently, there's levels to it. Some people stop getting high on their regular stuff, so they had to go to the pink one. Whatever. All right. So with that, Lamar Odom decided he wanted to talk about his experiences because that's what they found inside the toxicology report with Liam. Now, they may have found some pink cocaine in his toxicology report. They may not. Who knows? It depends on who is giving out these toxicology reports because As we have found out through history and with the elites, toxicology reports, depending on the people, seem to change. Now, let's see what Lamar Odom had to say about this. You know, got to go through the ads.
At my lowest, I was barely
Right.
eating and over.
Let's just cut the volume of that off. When the video comes on, we'll put the volume back on for you. Um, Now, like I said, Odom, he been a professional drug user for a very long time. Okay, some people call it an addict. So that's what it says. Lamar is a recovering addict who now owns his own recovery.
Toxicology reports came in for Liam Payne. It said that he had pink cocaine in his system.
Tootsie is what they call that.
Oh, really?
Tootsie.
Yeah.
Have you ever used that?
Think so.
Yeah?
I've done a lot of things.
Okay.
I'm not ashamed, though, because it's my testimony.
He had crack in his system.
On crack, he was really scoring. Where was he at?
He was in Argentina.
He was really
So he had some sort of crystal meth, Argentina's version of crystal meth. He had crack, pink cocaine.
Well, did he have he was he had a drug problem, obviously.
Yes. Yeah, he said he was sober, but a lot of so basically, like the way that he came to his fatal death, people aren't sure if he fell because of the drugs that he was on. What kind of experience have you had with crack and like pink cocaine?
You know, drugs could cause you to hallucinate.
Yeah.
And if he was in a hallucination state, then who knows what would happen.
Has that happened to you? Have you experienced that?
I've heard voices before.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Have you ever gotten a sense of paranoia or anything like that? Are people chasing you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Could you understand?
Especially with the unforbidden, which is crack.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that could really drive you up a wall.
Could you sort of see how those drugs in his system might lead him to a fall like that?
I mean, to death, I don't know, because I was always strong enough to kind of like bear down.
Uh-huh. Some people
and realize that there's no exception to not being here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure I say a prayer for his family and everyone that he knows.
I guess for people that don't understand, could you sort of describe that state?
So I guess since she guesses, she's gonna ask another question. I'm gonna say something before she gets into the other question. I was trying to see who he had on his shirt in general, because like I said, he used to play basketball. What I find to be interesting is that Lamar Odom just said, she asked him, have you ever gotten to that point with those type of things when on these drugs, right? And he said that he's always been stronger to feel like he knows, because, life is more important, which valid. I get it. I agree. Life is more important. But I think the bigger thing is you don't really find many people on drugs killing themselves through suicide like that. You might find someone overdosing, but you don't really find too many stories of a person being like, yeah, I was so high, I ran and jumped out of the building. Right? I mean, years ago, they had those people eating faces according to the bath salt articles, but that was crazy. So from what the stuff is that he's saying he uses, now look at, okay, I know not everybody comes from places that you will just see it in the open. But I've seen it in the open. And, well, if they said they found the pink Tunchi and crack inside of his system, right? Crackheads are just some resilient individuals. So you don't really see crackheads trying to kill themselves, right? I really think the crack plays more of a part in their life than them trying to kill themselves. They think they love the crack way more than anything else, right? So I just don't see the drugs being a reason, not to mention, depending on the drug, giving you the ability or not giving you the ability to even perform and do what is even being stated. But like Lamar Jackson, like just finished watching the game, like Lamar was talking about, who owns a recovery group. So he deals with this stuff on a regular, not to mention he's been there before. Um, you know, without him coming out and saying he doesn't find it likely that that would have been the case of his death, that's how he said it.
Describe that state of mind that you're in when you're.
Well, I mean, if you're hearing voices, then it's hard to escape
Yeah.
those voices. So God forbid if those voices tell him to do something that led to his fate.
Yeah.
That'd be ashamed.
Is there any positive light in all of this?
I think not to do drugs.
Yeah.
Like not to put anything up your nose because it could have been fentanyl and that shit.
Mhm.
Like who knows? Who wants to get high? I call it getting low.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the only way.
Will this maybe because a lot of celebrities of your
smoking
caliber,
now.
of his caliber, have a lot of easy access.
Well, I hope this is a way.
Hold up. Call it getting low.
A lot of easy access.
Well, I hope this is a wake-up call
Yeah.
for everyone in the industry.
Yeah.
Hollywood, music,
I just wanted to see if he's smoking
that,
too.
drugs don't discriminate.
Nope.
Age, race, color, creed. So hopefully this is a wake-up call for everyone.
Mhm.
Like who knows? Who wants to get high? I call it getting low.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the only way.
Will this?
Did he just say? Yeah, look. You seen him pull out the jar. Go get him. They see him skip this part in the interview. He said, this is the only way. So he didn't put down everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the only way.
See, he ain't put it all down now. Look, I know the bar is up there, but you can see the jar. Look, this is the only way. As he was probably outside.
Will this maybe because a lot of celebrities of your caliber, of his caliber, a lot of celebrities. This maybe.
Bang! You see it? Like he said, this was the only way. All right, Lamar. At least we know you still hitting it out there.
That drugs don't discriminate. Age, race, color, creed. So hopefully this is a wake-up call for everyone.
Yeah.
Bang. Cool public message, service announcement from him, Now.
Imagine a.
Sorry, they're gonna get into their mess. We're gonna get on before we finish up with this story. I figured I'd bring that to you. I found that a little amusing of Lamar Odom being the person that they decided to bring in for this because, like I said, he's been on drugs forever, but it's like, okay, a little interesting if you ask me. Now, let's just keep going and see what other stories is going on today. Alex Emerald, broken heart over NFL boyfriend's injury. Okay. Who is this guy? Braxton Berrios. Season is over. Officially diagnosed with a torn ACL. Well, I can see why she would be mad. Right? I get it. Okay. I don't know what she did or does, but don't nobody give a shit about a Braxton Berrios. Okay? Nobody. Not even the Dolphins, to be honest with you. Okay? Because they got bigger problems. Did you not see what happened to Tua? They could give two shits about Braxton. He's replaceable. Clearly, their quarterback is not, even though he's broken too. No. She mad because if he don't get a job next year, this is over. That stuff's not gonna last. All right. We have a surfer. Julian Manfrini dead at 36. Whoa, by a swordfish. That does not sound pleasant at all. My condolences go to you and the family. A swordfish jumped out the water and struck her in the chest. Wow. You talk about crazy? That's just nuts. A swordfish? Man, we were just talking about Tua. Tua, no guardian cap for me. Personal choice. I don't know if you guys seen those guardian caps. Apparently, those guardian caps are supposed to help with the guardian caps are supposed to help with the concussions. It definitely looks interesting to put over there. I wonder why he would opt not to have the guardian cap on. I wonder if it controls more than just that. Um, we'll see what he says and why he says that whenever that loads up. Now, oh wow, he's close to returning. Now again, Tua has had multiple injuries, and some people really think he should just hang it up, but he's close to returning. His team does need him, even though. Okay, see what I'm saying? Look at this. That's the cap. Look, that's the cap. They cap. Boom, boom. I saw another cap in the ball in the game today. Somebody was wearing. I mean, if it saves your life, it saves your life. This guy played lights out last game. Might have been because of the cap. I don't know what this guy did. I mean, I hope he wasn't one of the people who decided to let his quarterback get messed up and injured this week. All right, let's see what Tua says.
Experts clear you for? Did they clear you for not having an advanced risk of concussion this season? What, when you talked to them, what did they clear you for?
They cleared me from my concussion that I had.
Okay.
And there was no future risk?
Nope.
Lies.
Sure, we skipped the most obvious question. How excited are you?
Lies.
You're back to getting to practice this week.
How excited are you?
Very.
I'm very excited.
Scared.
So they cleared you from the concussion. About how long have you been, I guess, symptom free for? How long have you been cleared from that concussion for?
I would say for myself, I've been symptom free from the next day after the game on.
Oh no. Oh no. You ain't about to sit here and bullshit us, Tua. Okay? Your ass was not. You was not symptom free. We watched you walk. I'd go through and pull up the video, but it's gonna take me more. I hope they got it down here. You lucky they don't got it down there. It would take me more time. Buy in.
So all of I guess, what was it like for you, or I don't know how much attention you paid to it when so many people in the outside world are saying he should retire, you don't play this and that, while you're symptom free the next day?
I wasn't paying attention to any of it. None of it.
None of it. None of it. That's what got him in that spot.
Tua, you said last time you had that discussion with
Yeah.
in the offseason.
Mhm.
Did that discussion
He gonna be right back at back this health.
come up in the last?
Nope. None of that.
Will you wear a guardian cap?
Nope.
Why?
None of that.
Personal choice.
None of that. Cameron Payne arrested for giving fake man. Well, people do dumb stuff. All right. Well, Tua, we'll see what happens. Matthew McConaughey scolds Texas fans for trashing the field. You're better than that. Yeah, buddy. No, it's John Mayer. Okay. That's his inspiration. I could dig it. I ain't mad at you, buddy. Confused. Not mad. Okay, so this is what they talking about Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne's a basketball player, for those who know. Arizona cops were so baffled by incidents to give a fake name. Yeah, that's because he probably come from places where, we scared. We ain't got a choice. Look, they even took him in, but what did he do? So it says Scottsdale Police and Department body cameras show that the cops officer arrived on the scene. You know what? Let's just see.
Imagine
Let's
AI
see
writing
what he
unlimited
did.
content and
Seems
speaking
to
like a
be-
human, turning your text into speech with 800 plus real human voice clones, including voiceovers with emotions. Get access to cutting
I'm sorry, y'all. That lady got to stop. All right.
You called us?
Yes, I did.
What's going on?
I just had an argument with my girl.
Okay. Anything physical or any property damage? Can we just verify she's okay so that we can leave?
So why would he call them? I'm even more confused.
Sure.
This sounds dumb.
It's okay if we come inside? Cool. And then if you just want to talk to my partner, just right here, what's her name? Okay. Hello. Is that your boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay. Is it just you two?
Yes.
Okay. Was there any like physical
He got her in a nice little spot. Look, got them jerseys up.
like contact or any property damage?
No.
Okay.
Physical, no.
Yeah, he just called 911, so
We know.
cool.
Yeah.
But everything's good with you guys?
Yes.
Are you good to stay here for the night or are you gonna go somewhere else so we don't get called back?
We're fine.
Okay. Hello.
What's going on, bro? What happened
Yes.
Yeah, no, I just had
Was there any like
disagreement.
physical
So it's just
contact or any property
you guys
damage?
going back and forth, verbally arguing.
So why? I'm confused. So does he want her out the house or not? Because it's like, why would you call the cops if you want her to stay there and you haven't said anything about her leaving yet?
We know.
We play for
Nothing
next
else,
time.
nobody broke anything,
All
no
right.
frustration.
We'll play for a couple teams.
Nobody hit the other. Okay. Do you have your identity by any chance? If you don't, it's all right. Can you get the proper spelling of your first name? I'm okay. I'm okay. It's not. Well, so we have to. Well, so unfortunately, you called us. We do. That's fine. But I don't have to tell you my name. I'm okay. Okay. So I have no reason to. Well, so I told them I made a mistake. Okay. Well, so here's the deal. We got a call from you regarding a potential domestic dispute. Now in the state of Arizona. Right, I called. Okay. So in the state of Arizona, when we're investigating a crime, you're required by law to provide your identification. I'm okay. So I don't want to have to take this further. I don't think you but have if you, to because well, I do because you have to provide your information. So as your girlfriend did to my partner, because if something were to happen where we not have to come back, I have to do my job and identify who all involved parties were. Cool, that's fine. Which I just rather not. I'm okay. Well,
So I think he'd rather not because, he knows, well, he don't want this to get back to the team, I'm assuming. But what I don't understand is why he would have called the cops on her to begin with. Okay, this is what I'm not understanding.
You can do that, but you rather not doing that would mean I have to place you under arrest.
I know, Cameron did.
Arrest me for
Like, well, why would you
it's
go for
called
Terry
refusal
Johnson?
to provide truth and name. Terry Johnson.
Terry Johnson, baby.
TERRY. Yeah, Johnson, JOHNSON. Okay. Your birthday, Terry? I'm okay. I told you, ask me for my name. Yeah, so this is part of it. I don't know why you're. I'm saying, why does that matter? Hey, can you just step outside my house? You got your information.
So right now, like,
But I'm saying, can you step out? Can you step out here though? I understand you wanted to talk to her, but you still standing in here. Can you just step out?
we're going to be forced to arrest you.
But I'm
if you don't
saying,
give your
well,
name and date of birth.
yeah, that's fine. I will when you step outside because you got your information. It doesn't
To
work
make
that
sure
way.
I was
Why doesn't it work like that? Because he asked me if I could come in, and now I'm asking you, could you step out, and I'll give you my information. Yeah, is that
Call
okay?
911.
So no, you see, the messy part here is he should have definitely known that you don't let them in. You always step out.
Tell us that you were in an argument with your girlfriend.
I did, and then I talked to the lady
We
and
have
I
to get your
apologized.
information to
I
verify.
gave her my information.
What if we leave here and she's too afraid to tell us, and then she calls us and says, "Hey, you
Well, I can
strangled
have
me
a
an hour
private
ago"?
conversation with you. If
That's
that's the problem,
fine.
I can have.
So
That's
like
okay.
I said, I'm not.
That's why he went in there to go talk to her. I didn't come in there and stop you at all, bro.
I know, but this
I,
unfortunately.
you asked me for my name, I gave it
Yeah,
to you.
and part of the requirement to fulfill providing your truthful name
Cool.
is your date of
Come
birth.
on now, bro. You gonna arrest me for you not coming out my house?
No, it's going to be because you don't want to give a shit.
That's fine, but I'm talking to you. But what he doing? He trying to act like he gonna arrest me, but you ain't say nothing about arresting me. But he.
Okay, so this is definitely getting more and more into more mess. What I'm confused about is why all of these sports figures keep having their videos just pop up of their police involvements, even though some of this is stupid.
He in my house.
So I just
He asked me, can he come in my house? And I asked him.
Look, I know at this point in his life, he should definitely know that anytime you give permission to cops to come in your house, they ain't getting out until they're ready to go.
Could you
so
leave?
I just didn't get to that.
So you always go to the hallway.
Don't want to provide me with
You always go to the front porch.
That's just all.
January 1st, January 1st, 1998.
Okay.
Cool.
What state is your ID out of?
Tennessee.
Okay. What's your middle initial?
I don't know where it is. I don't have a middle initial.
Okay. So I'm gonna check this because it kind of looks like you just made up a birthday.
That's fine.
If you did, that's an additional charge. You know,
Additional, what's the first charge?
So it's gonna be failure to provide truthful name. And
Truthful name?
Yes.
So what charge he's gonna get? Because I'm asking, you still standing here? Can you just step outside?
Well, so Terry, if you let me finish, I could
That's
explain.
fine. I did call you, but you didn't have to walk in the house. You asked to come in, and I'm asking you to come out, but you want to stay inside.
Well,
I was being
it's-
cooperative with you.
Yeah, but
What's the problem with being a cooperative back?
well,
He
because
makes
you're
a
not
valid point
cooperating
there,
with us
but-
now, and that's why
I'm not cooperating with you, but I'm asking him to step outside the home.
Yeah, but
he talked.
Okay, it's a team effort. Team effort. He makes a point about them being cooperative. I get it. But I mean, this is getting a little redundant and ridiculous.
To her what he asked for, so I let him in. I wouldn't let him in if you just wanted to talk to me. I would have talked to you right here, but now I'm talking to you. I'm asking him to step outside the door, but him standing here holds what? When I tell you the information, he just gonna walk out. So I'm just asking him to step outside.
Well,
Is that bad? Is that bad?
It just
I asked, and he asked me something and I approved. I asked him something, he can't do it. That's you big enough to can't do it, to stand right there so I can give him my information that y'all want? Because you're in my home and you asked me to come into my home to talk to her.
Can you just stop talking for like a
That's
second?
fine.
He has to run your information to verify that's actually you.
My guy
And
right
then
here.
we're literally gonna leave.
My guy right here. Thank you. That's fine. Thank you. My guy right here.
I just
So
want to make sure that
my
this is
guy right
correct.
here, what is he doing inside the home?
Because
She's
right
not
now
talking to him.
You're detained.
He's not talking to him. Okay, but you can detain me right here. Come detain me right here then. That's all I'm asking you. Is that?
So let's see when he gets
It
arrested.
said you had to run an argument.
Okay.
You called 911 to say
I
you
sure
were in an
did.
argument.
Yes, I did.
You
I
have to
did.
verify your information.
Yes.
Can you run a mail out of Tennessee?
Those you was redundant. Those of us all the same.
I'm right behind you,
I
sir.
don't trust you. I don't know you.
Me neither. I don't trust you neither. I don't know you. Being in my home doesn't make you
I
good
tried
enough
to leave, but I'm not leaving.
You can go in front of me. I'm coming right behind you,
I
sir.
don't trust you. I don't know you.
Me neither. I don't trust you neither. I don't know you. But I don't know him. I don't need to. I will. Let him come outside.
Yes, ma'am. Can you run a mail out of Tennessee for me, please?
Exactly.
Last name is Johnson, common spelling. First name is Terry.
I mean, you would think that name would work in Tennessee somewhere.
Tom Edward Robert Young. Date of birth 1/1/98.
Once you step out,
Sure. Can I close my door? This is my house. I'm okay. I'm okay, bro. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I'll close my door, sir.
Terry, you're making this super.
But I'm saying I'll close my door. How am I making this super? I'll close my door. You can just walk out here. I'll close my door.
Because
I'm out here.
okay, so my partner will shut the door.
Sure.
Now we're all out here. Perfect.
Cool. Appreciate you.
I don't.
You want to stay by the door? Okay.
I don't
Cool.
understand why this
go
is.
run the information.
It's being ran.
Sure. Cool. So what we doing?
So you gotta understand, when you call us.
That's fine. That's
there's a
fine. That's
dispute,
fine.
man.
That's fine. That's
Like,
fine. That's cool. But
All we
what are we
have to do.
Sir, but what are we
I
doing,
thought
sir?
it was
We're
Are we talking in here? What are we doing? Why do I have to stand out here?
Because she admitted that she was in an
So now, clearly he wants to be somewhere else.
argument with you. We have
That's
to get-
fine. And I admitted to him that I was in an argument with her.
Just
But
like we
why
are.
I can't go inside my home? I gave you my information,
We're
sir.
already in it.
Which we have to verify.
Why do I have to stay out here?
Because if you
Man, he just said if we could all go outside. I'm a little more confused. I'm really starting to question his intelligence. I know the move was dumb, but it's getting dumber.
were to give me a fake name,
Yeah.
we would know, and then you could be charged with that.
Sure.
But once
Charge
it
me
turns
now.
out that it is your name, you're really gonna leave. Like,
Sure. Charge me.
you're like trying to get arrested. I don't want
I'm
to.
not getting arrested. I don't feel like I have to tell you my name. I don't have to. I called you guys and I told the operator my name. I told the
So, I mean, he did tell the operator the name. We don't know if he gave the operator the right name or the wrong name. Clearly, he got charged. The story's getting a little more extended than it need to be. His eyes don't look as bad as his eyes, but we do know that he had to be on something to do some stupid shit like this. All right. Anyways, oh wow. This game, Ravens fans. John turns himself into the Baltimore police after attacking a Commanders fan. I guess he could have got away with it unless something really bad happened to that Commanders fan. Yo, the Yankees tickets have flown to the top of the charts with what's going on. And you know what? We're going to jump off of sports because that's it for sports today. Let's see what's going on in the hip hop world. Ooh, he has been all through the media. So if your name is Diddy, well, then if your name's Diddy, you're in trouble yet again. Now, this is interesting because Diddy continues to have more and more things pop up. I have been openly saying that a lot of this has to do with his financials, and they're trying to clear it up. They're trying to take a lot of that money from him due to some of the other things that he has said and stated. You can find the videos on the page. But again, most people, when I say it, they go, oh, wow. Let's see. This person right here seems to be. So it says Diddy, so toxic. Celebs will settle suit because he does have that, 100 and something other people. Oh, wow, look at that. They threw Donald Trump in as the picture. The world is an interesting one. Let's see what this person says. Now, this person's name is Evan. He is a veteran crisis PR manager who joined TMZ Live to talk about some of the things and give out some of the advice of which he may know and has gone on. So let's get into seeing what he has to say. Because the thing is this, right? A lot of those cases have passed the time for criminal. A lot of them.
Expect from.
So if that is the case, and a lot of them have passed the time for criminal, then what that tells me and what that may tell you is they're going to come for him civilly. This is Diddy's attorney, actually.
TMZ presents The Downfall of Diddy, The Indictment, now streaming on Tubi.
There you go. You got the ad.
These demand letters are not unique to Diddy. This has been going on for a long time, right?
This is part of a strategy, and there's clearly a PR and a communications way of going about this that's tied into what they want to be both the legal and the financial outcome. So it's not an accident. And I agree with the assertion that The time for leverage is before the unnamed celebrities are outed or their names are become public, even if they're just allegations. So it seems.
Now, I was listening to something earlier, right? And like he said, before people's names are thrown out and outed, we're still waiting on some names from some other tapes, well, some other black books and different things that have gone on. We're definitely waiting on names to come out and drop. We have a plenty of speculation, but we are waiting on some names to come out and drop from what was going on Diddy's tapes. Now, with that being said, it's not a surprise that people are coming for the money. It's not a surprise that someone else or some others are probably trying to hold off on putting that information out there for people because they don't want that to dive back and jump for that. A lot of other people have to feel the backlash on that. So they're probably just monitoring that situation real lightly. And they called a lot of people that they knew was like, look, information is about to break. You either get ready with the book, checkbook, or start scrubbing and cleaning up because some things may just pop out.
It's pretty clear to me that this whole rollout of the press strategy is meant to support and they're using the media as a tool and seizing on the fact that the allegations are so incredibly salacious and disturbing, and it's a lot to take in.
Let's just say, you received the letter, but then the lawsuit comes out and it's still anonymous. You're named as Celebrity 1 or Celebrity 2. What's your response at this point?
The best possible outcome is to avoid being named and to avoid having your brand connected with P. Diddy's.
Ta-da, ta-da. Hard part is that who would have thought about that before?
Because his at this point is completely toxic. I don't think there's any scenario under the sun under which he comes back from this. So if you have the opportunity to settle this and to keep your name out of the headlines, that would be the course that I would advise. And I think most celebrity clients would prefer.
It's a money game when it comes to civil. And that's why the plaintiff's lawyers are saying, hey, you settle now or we'll litigate later. And I mean, it's pretty simple what the celebrity is going to do, right?
Absolutely. It's reputational dynamite.
It's smart on Bigsby's part. That's the lawyer that's coming at them with all of this stuff. Especially, here's the thing, right? Say there's 100 people, which they did say. Say 25 of them are true, 75 of them are false. Say 75 of them are true, 25 of them are false, right? The likelihood that all 100 of those are true is, well, unlikely, okay? So with that being said, with the numbers looking like it does, it's like, oh, and super scary, right? And you go, well, now you don't really know whom and what time because they didn't give you whom and the names of all of the people, which they asked for. Because then you would know which celebrities you need to have warned.
Talk about whatever sort of goodwill you've built up from the public, whatever your brand equity is, just being blown to bits just in the release of your name as it relates to this. So this is undoubtedly an attempt by the lawyers on the plaintiff side to try to get a settlement for their clients. And, one of the things that I think we're seeing as a byproduct of everything involving Diddy is you have allegations coming out of the woodwork against a whole range of celebs at this point, many of which are trying to tie the target of their lawsuit to the behavior of Diddy, which I think there's a fundamental difference between someone who's been indicted on multiple counts and is currently being imprisoned versus someone for whom there's just an allegation. But again, you do not want your name, you do not want your brand connected to this in any way, shape, or form. And if there's an exit ramp that involves writing a check, you can rest assured a lot of people are going to choose that route.
It must panic a lot of people in Hollywood that they may play these videos in open court. And even if a celebrity isn't engaging in the
Criminal
misconduct that
activity.
they're alleging against Diddy, just being there in the middle of what they're seeing.
Talk about collateral damage.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that is the beauty of being in New York, where they have no cameras and closed doors, so that it won't get back to the public like that, like as if it was the Young Thug Rico case. Come on now, Harvey, you know that.
It's going to be devastating.
When you're talking about allegations involving drugging and raping men and women, this is the most toxic stuff imaginable. And so I'm not surprised that no one wants to be connected to this. I think we have not yet seen the other shoe drop. My prediction is you're going to see a lot of celebrities who, even though they're doing the best that they can to avoid this topic, ultimately there are going to be other people named, even if they just
told y'all it's late,
were there, present, not necessarily that they engaged in any alleged conversation or the alleged actions. Just wait. There's going to be a lot more to come on this topic. You guys are going to be very busy for a long time, I suspect.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. And like I said, it's just really funny how they shoot the next picture right after this with Diddy being toxic and strange videos is the talk. And here we come to the person running for president. Interesting. Anyways, we'll see what happens with it. I still got a game for you all called Real or Fake. This picture probably took place, but I got a few that, well, they probably didn't take place. Let's see what else they got. Those two hung out. They did. Kanye was hanging out. Look, Prince Harry came, touched his shoulder. Ye looked like he ain't trying to hear it. It also looked like they messed up Ye's mustache. Well, his goatee right here. These aren't lined up, but that might have been just part of his style. Hold up. Okay. Naomi Campbell, look at how she's sitting right here. Wonder where she got her hands. Wonder where his are. Huh, Kevin? What's going on there? Did a little sandwich. Oh yeah, they shot him back out. Look at that big old suit. Remember them days? Okay, so that was that party again. Yeah, both the brothers in there. See that with Ye? You know, him and Ashton were chilling. So people seem to think that Ashton's name is going to be brought up in a lot of that stuff. Had to just run y'all through that. Run you through it, So let's see what else is going on. Snoop's feeling young and wild, throwing money. It looks like at a strip club with his wife. I mean, he at the strip club with all types of females. His wife ain't the only one he over there doing it with like that. We caught him up on the cheating allegations. Cat Williams diagnosed me with mental health illness okay, well, there it is, Cat. Polo G. What do you do? Busted with a loaded gun after a traffic stop for speeding. That ain't cool. They claimed he had a loaded gun, sent him to jail immediately. After the search, they were told, he was in LA. I wonder where he was in LA. Let's see. Oh, they got pictures. Let's see. Charging him. We're going to watch the videos in a his charges after a Burbank bust last year. Damn, Polo. What the heck going on? So he had charges from last year. Let's see. Discovered the loaded pistol. Okay. Homie was in. Yo, I used to smoke on some San Fernando Valley. That was gas. Used to be like, yo, you got that San Fernando Valley. That's how we used to call it. It was wild. Man. All right, let's see. What's going on here? This is a standoff? I thought they. I thought he was stopped for speeding. Why do we have all the? Why is this? What the heck are we watching?
yer kişi sağ venkero vekiller sağın halkımın. Desin ağrımamış. Tanık sağın hanımın. Ara dimaksınız. Seve tolu giborasını yer kişi. Sağın hanımın boş mu karmen matni boş mu karmen herin. Daran devin kainat. Sen tapuş. Yine
Yo, these two in the back, boy. They got up.
tanık sağın hanımın. Şamanım boran tumen böyle. Ne yapayım?
They're like, you can't be in this neighborhood, young man. Look at these neighbors around you. Look, it looked like they got it all blocked off in advance, though. That's interesting.
Şerefim.
Hello.
Ha, neyse, on ses sarhoştum.
One of the minivans. I thought this was gonna be that stop that he had, with the police, but from the looks of it, that seems to be like when he got caught up with like when he got caught up. Oh yeah, see, in August. Yep. So he got a charge from this time because they were trying to get them for something. And yeah, that was when they pulled them out the house. So Polo G been on the radar. I don't know why he be, he know they watching him. Told you, he's slapped with floods and new lawsuits. And we gonna see. We're talking about attacks over the last 22 years. We gonna see. Anyway, we gonna let y'all get back to it. Let me see. Yeah, see, they still on the same thing with the Liam. Again, drugs. Lamar Odom seemed to be the guy. Cops investigating hotel employee now. Might have supplied the drugs. Okay. Right. What else? I did see, there was a Nutso article that I saw. Let me see if I find it again. No. It was like on one of these side ones. Justin Bieber telling everybody to just, let them rest easy. 16 and pregnant killed. They going strong. Don't nobody care. Yeah. This one right here. Hold on 1 second. Let me see something, okay? I want to see something. Y'all I saw this story right here, right? It says, man guilty after the woman escapes cinder block cell by beating down the door with the hands until they were bloody. So I had to click, right? I was like, yo, I got to click that one and see what it's about. So the thing is, right? 1 second. We're going to read that. Man guilty after building cinder blocks. Look at this man's house. This is nuts. Okay, look, crazy story. So the man alleges posed as a police officer, used a taser and handcuffs to detain one victim before bringing her back to his house of horrors. The FBI released disturbing images of the makeshift cell he had in the garage. Look at this. So it took a federal jury only a few hours to find the Oregon man guilty of kidnap, sex, essay of two women, holding one of them prisoner in a makeshift cell. The attorney's office basically stated that the 30-year-old, known as Justin Heitch, found guilty for kidnapping. I mean, he got his real name, but we ain't gonna get into it. That's the other name, I guess, that he's used. But kidnapping, transporting victims, as crimes, activities, illegal possessions of firearms, ammunition, and he's been a convicted felon. So, look like he's gonna face up to 15 years. But look at this, y'all. Look at it. This is what he told this person was his cell. Okay? So, traveled from the home, following Oregon, Seattle, Washington, where he hired a worker before posing as an undercover police officer. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. Okay. According to the victim, he then tased her, telling her she was under arrest before putting her in handcuffs and leg irons to bring her back to his home, telling her it needed to take her for processing. Yo, it's not funny. It's not fun. Don't laugh. It's not funny. But this motherfucker's wild. Like, no. He's like, all I see right now in my head is Doofy from Scream. And this is him. Anyways, upon returning to Oregon, it was a trip back to Oregon. She was, done dirty and essayed. And put in a makeshift cell constructed in his garage. I wonder how police say she beat the door with her hands until they were ready to break free. Now, there's a little bit of a point in this story that it just dawned on me. This lady was cuffed, brought back, treated like this. There was a Diddy story that came out where the lady said that she yanked the gun, had the gun on Diddy, had some other stuff, either the knife or the gun or whatever it was, and had the chance to get away, but all of a sudden decided to go back to the house with them. Now, this lady who was just essayed and done wrong beat the door down to get out of the situation, but the other person who supposedly had the upper hand on them in the drop said, I'm going to go back with the people, which makes no sense inside that Diddy story that we were hearing. But I'm sure most people go, oh yeah, she was traumatized. They both were traumatized. But look at how the mind works, right? It don't make sense to go back to the situation. This person was breaking their hand to get out of a situation. Just saying. Look at this. Hit her with a fan, a bottle of water, and it looked like a Fiji bottle. Okay? Got hit with a Fiji bottle and some lights. And this was the cell. You knew this wasn't a cop cell. Local police department then received search warrants, went looking for him. They found the cell described by the victim where her purse. Oh, man, can't fight that she wasn't there. The suspect had already fled to Reno, Nevada with his wife and children, and child. where he was apprehended the next day. Yo, that's crazy. See, I didn't expect him to have the wife and child going and to be pulling this type of craziness, but that's nuts. Somebody might want to talk to his wife. While looking into his crimes, federal agents also discover, well, that approximately 6 weeks prior in Seattle, he kidnapped and hit up another victim. The other victim alleged that observed stacked cinder blocks inside the garage that were later used to construct where the cell. I wonder if this is his personal property where his wife and kids stayed, or was this another property? After he was initially charged with kidnapping, transporting the victim intended to enlarge sexual activity. Second charge, yeah, man, that's messy. And in that case, he obviously should get what's coming to him. And with that being said, that man right there is somebody that, well, he gonna be off the streets for a while, so we won't have to hear about it or deal with it. But thank you for tuning in to an episode of the Twisted Tea, where we kind of bring you the news with a twist. These are just some of the things they had going on TMZ for you. These are just some of the things they had going on, right? I want you to stay away from that man right there because it don't make sense. Keep yourself safe out there, all right? I'll probably end up breaking this down into like 3 segments for you. Feel free to check us out. We'll keep you up to date with the Diddy mess that's going on as the saga continues. And, well, if you need some drug advice, contact Lamar Odom. Peace out. We out of here.